This
Right. Okay,
conference will now
so
be
last
recorded.
class we discussed up to download this software from Atlassian website. Okay, so I hope we went to this folder, this site, Atlassian site. So just when we enter Jira software downloads, and we'll get these links. And if you click this link, and we can see, and the same link I already provided you, I hope. And once we downloaded that, so we have the latest version or previous version, so we can select the versions from this place decide. So once we have downloaded that into our local system, and so now the latest version 8.13.0, but we decided 8.0.0 installations. And um, yes, I have here. So 8.10.0, so this we discussed it. So, and these places, if you click on older versions, and we can see that software how needs to download. And choose versions from these places. This is all 8 versions, or down all these 7 versions. And so just so expand this, and 8.10, just click on this downloaded place. Okay, so then it will be downloaded. The same will be downloaded in your system. And from this setup, so this 4 step we are done already, and these installations the Jira. Okay, so this we need to run as a administrator first. Okay, so we need to run as a administrator. So just open this place, and just don't double click is a left. If you are like, if you are double click it, it will not install this correctly. So every time select and run as an administrator. Okay, so this don't forget it. Okay, so just run as an administrator. So when you click on this run as administrators, normally first option it will become to download installation accept in your device. In device means in your system. Okay, so that we need to click on yes. So let's see. So Jira software 8.10 is preparing the installations wizard, which is your system. So it will, this wizard process will be start, and we'll see the what is the steps we need to follow to installations of these. Okay, so here, welcome to the Jira software installation widget process, and this installation Jira software 8.10 on your computer. So this is a widget process. So here's 2 options we have, and click next to continue or cancel to exit setup. So I want to be continue, so I'll just click on next button. So when we click next button, and we have these options will become, and choose the appropriate installations or upgrade options. Okay, so when we give this and the p options, accept the installation in your system. See, so this is the one, this like appropriate installations or upgrade options. So this we need to select it, and which one we need to select it. Okay, so examples, first of all, express installations use default setting. Okay, so when you choose this express install options, it will not ask you to any other options. It will be automatically installed with the default information, default settings. And when you choose custom installations, and it will be ask you to different each and every step, it will be ask you to set up yourself. Okay, so I'll tell you these two what is different. And third one is upgrade options. So upgrade means if you have already Jira instance, Jira any other version. So example 8.10, suppose example 8.5 we have. So now we are planning to 8.10 installation. So the 10 we are planning to upgrade existing one. So 8.5 I have, 8.10 I'm planning to 8.10 I'm planning to upgrade. So that cases I'll just select, we need to select this. Okay, so as of now this is not the right options, upgrade option. So between these two options only we need to select. But when you install, you blindly select custom install. So why, I'll tell you. So this custom install, select this custom install and click on next. Okay, remember these two as of now. So I'll tell you later, express and custom install. Okay, so a custom install, you can choose custom install, click on next. So when you click on next, and where should be Jira to be installations? It means like installation folder it will be asked you. Okay, so normal default it is taking from C program files Atlas in Jira. So some cases the default will be take from your users folder. So example, if you have C, in the C we have like a users. In the users we have a username local admin. So if this place it will become. Okay, so anything is fine, or else if you want to select a different folder and you can select it, you can click on browsers and you can select it, but make sure these two should be same. So Atlas and iPhone Jira should be same of those things. One second guys. Yeah. Okay. So if you selected prefix anything, okay, so this Atlas and Jira should be same. You can before you can select anything, D or your name you can select or anything, but this Atlas and Jira should be same. Okay. So once you can go with default one is no problem, and then click on next. So same as here, once before we select an installation folder, this is the application data folder. Application data folder means these places only these attachments, XML backups, plugins, so complete data will be stored. Like based on installation folder, we access the Jira, so we can open the Jira. Once we open the Jira, obviously we can create one projects, we can create some task or everything. So the same data, suppose we can add some attachments, so the same everything will be stored this folder. So this is the application data folder. So it means like this is data storage. Okay, and this is the one same. And this Atlas C program files is if you want to select different folder or different place, you can select the same. This Atlassian's application data Jira should be same. Okay, so don't forget this same, because of this folder will become exactly. So I'll show you one folder. I just my previous Jira. So I just created one folder is Nagaraj. In the Nagaraj first I have a Atlassian folder. In the Atlassian folder I have a Jira. This is the one, and another one. This is application data. I'll put a different one. So when you go with these places like Atlassian application data Jira, so exact places, you will like um, uh, like easily access these options. You can easily like understand it, where is the installation folder, where is application data folder or something like. Okay, so this you can select this application Atlassian application data is same. If you want to select, select different one, but as of now you can select the default one. So if it is anything will become default, you can select default one. Okay, then click on next, and here one name will become, it is a JIRA, and make sure this in the down already JIRA is available or not. So if it is already available, just enter JIRA 1 or JIRA 2, JIRA 3 or anything. So if JIRA option is not there here, already JIRA name is not there here, you can select it JIRA, that is fine. Okay. So then click on next. This is one shortcut folder type, shortcut folder will be created. Okay. So this is the JIRA, it is fine. Already there is no JIRA. So I'll just go with the JIRA name only. Then click on next. So this is the main important place. This is the port numbers. Okay, so normally when you are open your JIRA, if you want to open your JIRA, we need to open browsers and we need to enter, if you are installed in your local, so you need to enter localhost and we need to enter one port number. So based on the port number only, the JIRA will be open. Okay, so the port number by default JIRA port number is 8080 and control port number 8005. Okay, so if you want to set up a different port number, you can select it and we can change it from here. You can put anything 100 2020 or something, 7070 9080, anything. Okay, so if you want to change it from here, we can say select a different one. And why we need to select different one, why we need to go to a default one means, suppose example in my system, suppose in organizations levels, I'm installing JIRA in a different server, but in that server already many applications are running. Okay, suppose example Oracle default port number as well 8080 only. So already Oracle is running. So when I install JIRA, if I choose 8080 only, so it will not install. And if it is installed, it will not open. Suppose if it is installed and the two based on the port number, so any application will not work. Oracle will not open and JIRA will not open. So that cases first we need to check the like open port numbers 8080 already open or not. Okay, so if it is open only, so we need to go with 8080 or else we need to go with a different one. If it is already there, obviously it will be give error. So this port number already using in your system and choose different one. Okay, if it is not there and it will be installed. Okay, so I'll choose default one as of now and then click on next. And next options, the options will become, this is the background options one, and install JIRA as a services. Like we have a front end, and but we can see everywhere like JIRA your system is working, but in the backend some drivers, some applications, some softwares will be worked. So that will be work as a in the services. So it is asking to like installations in a services or not, and select these options. I tell you where it will be affected, and I'll selected this and then click on next. So this is the final like declaration type. So installation folder here and home directory folder here, port number 8080, RMA port number 8005, installation services, yes. So then click on, if you click everything is valid, then click on install button. And the first feature process we saw two options, right? One is express and custom. When you select custom options, it will be asked you to this all step. And default one, this is the installation JIRA folder select and application data folder select and port number changes and installation services, yes or no. It will be asked you to choose yourself. Yourself means if you want to select a different one, you can select it. But when you select express option, these options which will not ask you, it will be selected default settings like application data, same, this is the same default informations only, but it will not give you any options to change its default things. Okay, so this is the this two difference. Express means it will be installed with all default options. If you selected custom, it will be ask you to select yourself anything, or installation folder is different, or application folder in a different place, or port number is different, or installation services, yes or no. So this is the option will come. Okay, so then click on install. Okay, guys, can you see here? Once it is installation is done, so it will be automatically ask you to start your Jira. Okay, so it is asking you to do we need to start your Jira? So if you are selected this, if you are selected this, and then click on next, your Jira will be start. But I'll tell you how to manually start, and so I'll just close this, or else. Okay, so I'll selected this, and you can also go with take this and click on next. Next, launching your Jira. So it means like your Jira is starting. Okay, so next it is asking to select like launch in your browsers. So then click on finish it. Automatically your browsers will be open. So how your browsers will be open? You can see same. It will be comes to local host, then 8080. Okay, so we need to open with the help of these total info, this one. So So Jira will be start, but it will be take some time. So obviously, so this should be closed and it will be started. Mhm. Okay, so let me check in the backend. And I hope you know already where we install the Jira. So I install the Jira in C program files. So here I have the Atlassians. So in Atlassians, I have application data Jira. So if I click on Jira, so it will can continue these permissions. And next you can see this is all my installation folders. Next, if I move to this application data, Jira, so these every backup will be stored. Now we are not set up or anything, so that's why this option will become. One second. Okay, so I'll give you the node same. So have previous setting. So as it is, we install the Jira, run as administrator, click on next, select the installation type, express custom upgrade options. We need to select custom installation, select installation directory, application home directory, provide shortcut name Jira, select the port number, default port number, and next select the Jira installation services, confirm installation if looks good everything, then click on install, start Jira, open in browsers, localhost 8080. Okay, so this is the installations. Okay. And so once the installation is done, so we need to do two things. Okay. So first things we need to do, um, this is the application data Atlassian folder. So in this Atlassian folder, we need to provide a full control permission. So why? So example, I'll tell you. So Jira, I just started my Jira and I open in my browsers, but someone is trying to open someone is open my Jira and is created some information. So the same informations will be stored in the application data folder. Okay, so application data is the like data backup for. If you don't have that folders read permissions or write permissions, you cannot able to access the folders. So that when you enter the information in the front end in the Jira, the same will be not stored in the back end because of you don't have permissions. So first of all, in any case, first of all, you need to provide full control permissions. For that, just open, go to your properties. In the properties, we have your securities. In the security, you can see users one. When you choose users, can you see here full control modify permissions? I don't have, allow please. So then click on edit and choose again users place. Then allow this to. Then apply, click on OK, then OK. Okay, so I am providing now full control permissions to complete these folders. Okay, so and you just check whether your Jira is installations in your services or not. Okay, so just open the services, and also we need to check whether it is working or not. So obviously, yeah. So have these Atlas and Jira options will become, but your case only one will become because of already I have one another Jira. So that is this is the one the 8.12 I installed, but which is running now, and this is Atlassian's 10.00 what we installed. And if I click on here properties, I can see my path folder. See program files Atlassian Jira. So this is I installed now, right? So this is already is running. I hope it will be open in a browser's levels. See, file refreshing. Yeah. Okay. So and it will take some time once you install the Jira and you just backend it can go and provide full control permissions to folder, and in a 1 or 2 minutes obviously your Jira will be start. So this should be happen something in a back packing, so that's why it will be take some time. So from here we need to set up it. Okay, so we'll discuss this first. We'll finish the steps, and note first of all we need to provide full control permissions to your folders. So this is also we are done. Okay, and so provide full control permissions to Atlassian folder where you install. So this is also done. So next things, you can do one thing in your local. This is only local, it is not organizations level. So because of when you when you install Jira in a services, in the services you can see here automatic. So automatic means when you open your system, your Jira will be automatically start. Okay, so this case, I suppose in any other purpose as well, if you open your Jira, open your system, your Jira will be start automatically, so that your system will be work little bit slow. Okay, so that case you just select this, click on properties. This places startup type in instead of automatic, just choose manual. So manual means when you select, when you start your Jira will be start, when you stop it will be stop. Okay, so there is no time requirement for this. Okay, and first of all I'll do one thing, I'll stop my Jira. Okay, so it is running already. How to stop it? When you select it, you can see here left side stop and restart. So if you want to stop, you just click on stop options and your Jira will be stopped. Okay, so I'll just close this. If I refresh this page, okay, so again my Jira will be not open. Okay, so this also you can do in a local only. That's why I'm selecting local system. Local means it is in your laptop only. This we need to do. So this is also suppose if you have it, if you want to run your Jira always, you can select automatic only. Okay, so just I'm telling this in a local in services, change startup type to manual instead of automatic. So up to this installation is done. So we'll discuss now start how to start Jira, how to stop Jira. First, before setup, we will discuss that. So if you open, I have a Atlassian folder, Jira, and I have a bin folder. Okay, so where installation, so this is installation folder, you know already. So Atlas and Jira, it is an installation folder. So in installations, and select bin. So in a bin, I have a start options. Okay, start option means I'll just select here is. Can you see guys, in a bin folder I have a start JIRA options, and again start JIRA 2 I can see here, but this is a Windows file, this is the sh files. It means in a Windows I need to run these files, in a Linux I need to run these sh files. So here I am, this is not Linux, so I need to run this Windows batch file only. Okay, so and we have start up option as well, start JIRA and stop up JIRA. Okay, so these two cases, suppose you can start at anything, you can select stop up and start JIRA. Only the two differences, suppose when you suppose you just open your JIRA now, as your system, you open your system now, you are planning to start your JIRA. So when you start up from ground, start up, it will be start from ground level, so and everything will be checked and it will be open. And start JIRA means suppose you open your JIRA, now only you are stopped it, and again you are trying to restart. Okay, you can select the start JIRA. Okay, so these two cases, so any changes will be there in a, you change anything and you want to restart your JIRA or something, you can start up it, any changes will be reconfigure and it will be open it. Okay, so but you can select anything, I'll go with a start hyphen JIRA. So that is the options like start up and start JIRA, but anytime, so if you selected any options, obviously your JIRA will be started. Okay, so when you double click that, this prompt will be open. Okay, command prompt. Okay, so here, so this every each and every step what is happening in your JIRA, it will be come. So my JIRA is started, and again I'll go to this place browsers and I'll enter. Okay, so my JIRA is starting. Okay, I have this file here, right? So I'll maintain, I just double click it and it will be open here. So when it is open here, suppose mistakenly I'll close this. Okay, so I'll minimize this, right? As of now it is minimized, so in my JIRA is started, but in case I'll close this. Okay, so mistakenly if I close this, if I refresh my JIRA again, so JIRA will not work. Okay, this one, when you start your JIRA, one command prompt will be open. The command prompt you should keep on maintaining, complete your work. So when you are you complete and you need to maintain that. If you suppose if you close this suddenly mistake, you are close that, your JIRA will be stopped. So it means that command prompt we need to keep on maintaining your system. If you close that your server, that Tomcat, that is called Tomcat server, so that in case it closed by mistakenly, or if you close that, your JIRA will be stopped. Okay, and also sometimes suppose once your work is done and you we have your options here, stop JIRA. Okay, so when you double click this, your JIRA will be stopped. This is a process. Okay, so stop JIRA, this will be maintained, your JIRA will be work. Like, and once your work is done and you need to come to this bin folder again and you need to stop JIRA. So once you stop your JIRA, and it will be stopped, like it will be it is done, like the command prompt will be shut down and it will be okay. But sometimes some people they feel like I can't maintain some as of now in organizations level, so this will be not happen because of we'll open the server and we'll close that server. It obviously we can stop, we can access or JIRA or something. But in a here I'm just you need to know this option, these things, that's why I'm telling here. Now local, suppose some people they don't like to how to I don't want to maintain this command prompt or something. So that cases, you just go to your services, and in the services you can select the services and you can click on start. On a, or else right click it, you can see the start option. Okay, so anything you can select it, your JIRA is running. You can close this, and also you don't need to maintain any Tomcat now. But if you open your JIRA in a browser level, it will be start. So it will be take some in a services, it will be take some time. So in a Tomcat, it will be, suppose if you start Jira from bin folder, it will be automatically start and it will be start very soon. But when you start from services, it will be take some time. Okay, so but in a backend, so that will be open these places and should be open. Now see, so this my Jira is started. So I started from services, and obviously I can start from services. I can stop from services and I can start from bin folder or any place. So example, I'll tell you one thing. So I start Jira from bin folder, like services, and I can stop it from here. If I double click this, your Jira will be stopped it. Okay, it means like you have your options to start and stop from bin folder, and you can start and stop from like in a services. Okay, so these two options you just remember, and I'll give these two as well, how to stop Jira and start Jira. Okay, so I'll give you these options here. Okay, start Jira in display program files atlas and Jira bin folder. Double click start -jira.bat and stop Jira the same place, and in services select Jira and start and stop. Okay, select Jira means once you select this, we'll get the stop or start options. Okay, so that's the one. We'll go with setup one. Okay, so now my Jira is started. Okay, so same localhost iPhone, so I'll just enter this 8080, and choose this option. I have a setup as well. I have a two options. So this is Jira installations we are done, and now we need to discuss Jira setup. Okay, so quickly I'll set up this, and else we can see here two options. This is only first time this setup will be asked, and set it up for me and set up myself option is coming now. Okay, set it up for me means obviously same as the default setting everything. Set it up myself means we can select everything. Okay, as of now here, so I will, you can select, I will set it up myself, select this and click on next. Once you choose this is the database connection. So this is an important place. And when I told you that in previous classes we discussed about database, and I told you like we can install the either one standard database, either we can go with H2. Okay, so we are not install any standard database. That's why we'll go with H2. So how we'll go with H2? And here we can see two options: database setup, build in for evolution this purpose, and next is a my own database. When we select my own database, it will be asked you to select your database type. Example, PostgreSQL. We need to enter our the PostgreSQL details: host name, database name, username and password, and scheme something. But if you don't have your database, select build in a database here. Okay, it means like Jira only install the H like one database that called H2. Okay, so that is we discussed like these are like how we need to go with standard one and a default one. Okay, so I'll go with default one as of now, and next I'll tell you how to migrate to these databases. Okay, then click on next here. So obviously it will be take some time because of this. In a backend, it should be like installed and it should be configured to Jira. So it will be take some time. So this will take some time, guys, and wait some time. Okay, guys, can you see here? Once that installation, database installation, the configuration is done, the next options it will be ask you to set up application properties file. Okay, so application title by default Jira will become. If you want to select, you can put it. You can add any other different one, or you can select your this application title means, suppose example, you can put your company name, or you can put it your BU name in organizations level. So this will be decided from or your leaders. And if they are not tell you anything, you just selected anything, and later as well we can change this it. Okay. And next is a mode, a private public option will become. So as of now, you can select public, and I tell you what is the two different options. So example, while logging, the sign up, when you click on public and sign up option will become, and when you click on private, the sign up option will not come. So only this is the one differences, and it's nothing. And just select public and then click on base URL. This will be exactly URL of yours. This one. So what is your port number localhost, that will become here. Okay. Then click on next. And next thing, it is a very important, and this is the licenses. Okay, so as first class we discussed about server licenses. So in organizations level, your company already purchased the license, and the license you will get it, and that license you need to paste it here. And if they're not purchased it, and they'll ask you to install with a like evolution licenses and trial licenses, and we need to generate the licenses. And we know already uh, this my atlas and dart we in the first class we set up that cloud installations, right? So in the cloud installations, when you install the cloud, so we'll go with this place only, my atlas and com, we evaluate that licenses. So the same places only, and we need to open this again. So if you don't want to open anything this manually to enter, and just here down, print it down to enter license, or else we have a generate a trial license option is there. Just open this. Okay, so already I signed in, sign in already, so that's why this page will become automatically. So in this place, you just choose product Jira software, it will become automatically. But license type, we have two options, server and data center. So we are installing server only, just click on server. Okay, then your organization's name, and here up and running option will become or not yet installed. And don't choose up and running. First of all, you need to select not yet installed, because of your first time installing, so that is not yet installed. So example, already you installed, and 1 month is trial license is expire, and then you are planning to upgrade your trial license, then you need to select up and running. Okay, so as a first of all, you need to first time, so you need to select not yet installed. Then server ID will become, so here as well the same server ID. So have here server ID, and the server ID we need to paste it here, but by default it will become here. Okay, so then click on generate the license. So confirmation it will become you want to copy this to there and then click on yes, or else you click on no and you can see the licenses here. Example, I'll click on no and I can see the license here. Just copy this license and paste it here. Okay, so this license will be, this is the server ID, this SCN number and license key. And what, why this server ID? Okay, so this, with the help of this server ID I generated this one. Okay, if I use this license in any other places which is not the server ID, this email will get notifications. So example, I working with my company. My company they will purchase that like JIRA, this license they purchased it based on the server ID and they give me this same server, this same license. I need to use it this server ID JIRA only. So example here, in case if I used any different server ID, it will be get this one. Okay, so example, they'll provide it to me and I'll enter into my Jira. I started, but same license I also copied it. I'll give to any other my friend's company or something. So it will be useful. We can use it. So that purpose, and they will put it this requirement, and they this email will be get notification. Your license is running with other server ID. The server ID details also it will be kept the secure purpose, but within the organization we can use it. Suppose I have one BU person then purchased it, so same another BU persons as well looking to purchase it, they can change it. So within the organization it will be happen, but so if it is it will be go out of the organization, so some security purpose they'll use this. Okay, then click on next here. I just close that, just I'll just evaluate this licenses, then click on next. Okay, so when you enter the license as well, so it will be take some time, at least 1 minute like that it will be take. Okay, I'll give you these notes too, have the setup notes. Okay, setup type, I'll set it up myself in order to select and database connect and self build in database. Application properties setup and license. Evaluate the license, unlimited user, but 1 month period only. So this we discussed in the first class. And once the license is entered, so these options we have saved. So, okay, guys, can you see here? Once you enter licenses. Next, this account creation will be asked. So with help of this account username and password only, we need to log in into Jira. Okay. So enter your names, or example, your any normal. I'll give some admin at that of gmail.com. So if you enter your valid email, it is fine, or else you can different any email address as well. So next will be ask you to username. I'll enter admin. So password also admin and admin. Okay. So just enter your name, email ID, username, and passwords. Okay. So then click on next. So once you create this account, and next email configuration will be asked and check your password. So just click on closed and set up email notification. Just click on later. So don't select now. So if selected now, so it will be ask you to enter like configure outgoing email authentications to your instance, but this we can do later, and select later here, then click on finish. And once you finish this, and only one language selection option, or else your picture will be select options, only the two options will become and remaining. So then your Jira will be. And in our interview level, this is the very important questions. How to install the Jira? Okay, so can you tell me the step by step? So that cases you need to cover this all topic is a step by step, in which next step what will it will become. So how we need to install, what is the select the process like installation, custom, upgrade options, and next what will become like installation folder or application data folder and port number selections. Once you install it, you need to start Jira. That we need to open from browsers, in the browsers first, and setup type it will be asked. Next, database connections. Next, we need to create a application property setup. Next, licenses we need to enter. Then we need to create an account. So like this, all each and every step we need to cover. So that's why I'm giving these notes, and you just noted this whole step. Okay. Select here English, and another we have this many languages. Jira is released, and this is different languages. And if you know these different languages, you can select it, or else you can go with English. And we don't have any Telugu something. uh, yeah, select here English United States is default one, and then click on continue, and then choose an avatars. And it is not important, you can click on next, but if you want to select these pictures, choose your photo or choose any pictures from here, or else you can go with the normal. Okay, so anything is fine. Okay, then click on next. So this is the last step, and once it is done, so welcome option will become. So here, see a project in action, create a sample project, create a new project, import issues. Three options will become, and then create a project here. Create a project, and when you click on a create a projects, this page will be open, or else create a sample projects, like this will be open. Okay, so three options, and I'll tell you these differences everything. And then first of all, as of now, just create a new project and select any type. So here, so I'll go with suppose basic software development. Okay, then click on next, then click on next. I'll give demo projects example, and key also is a demo. It will be automatically will become, then click on submit. When you submit this, your Jira will be open. Okay, and this setup is only the once time that Jira administrator needs to do, and from next time, from once it is set up, and we need to invite all users into Jira, and we need to set up all projects into Jira, and we are providing project permissions to particular users, and the users can able to access the Jira, and they'll access their project, and they can work on their projects. So the setup is the only one time that Jira admin person needs to do. Okay, so I'll just got it, and my project will be open. So when this opens, so you can see the left side Jira software, and click on this place. So when you click on this Jira software, it will be open your main page. Main page means your Jira dashboard place is a main page. So this is the Jira main page. Okay, so now this installation is done. So from same place as of we see the same into cloud as well, but colors is different. The look and feel little bit, but we can see like dashboard. We can see projects. We can see issues, boards, create options, and right. So we can see some option settings. We have this many options, and we have these. So example, I can log out here. When I click on log out and click on login again, so the username and password options will become. From next time any places, suppose if I stop my Jira in a services, I'll go to here, I'll stop my Jira. So okay, when I stop it, obviously my Jira will not work, and I'll just enter remaining this topic as well. Yes, it. Okay, so create account, next email configuration, select letter and language selections, and next avatar setup and create a sample projects. Okay, so this is done, and stopping my Jira. Okay, next time when you stop, you can stop your Jira and start it again. And you just go to your browsers and start. And automatically, when you enter your Jira URL, and that login page automatically come like admin. You enter admin like username and password. So obviously, I'll restart my Jira. So it is not working, right? So I'll start my Jira again. Now here, maybe I'll open from. Okay, so it will open this. Yeah, I'll go to this my bin folder, start Jira. So I need to double click this. So this command prompt will be open, and some people's they reach me after classes, and when I click on this command, this start Jira, command prompt will be open and it will be closed automatically. Okay, so closed automatically means the problem is your Jira. Sorry, your problem is related to your Java. Like this is the run. We install the Java in the first class and we set up the Java path that JDK will be set and JIRA will be set. If you are not set up your Jira Java path, and this error will be like automatically Jira will be open and it will be closed automatically. This command prompt will be open and closed. Okay, so that cases it will be problem for your Jira sorry Java password. Like I'm confusing, I every time I call Jira, so Jira only coming. So the first class what we discussed, that you should complete definitely Java installations and Java path set, and that is JDK and JRE. The two you need to obviously needs to do, or else these your Jira will be not start like this. Okay. Okay, so as I told you, when I start Jira from bin folder, and this command prompt will be open, and these some files will be created, your database is started and your Jira will be started, and then we need to open Jira from browsers level, so we can start it. But this we need to keep on maintaining. Okay, so just minimize this every time. Don't close this. This should be maintained obviously. So once your Jira is start now, and the login page will become. And guys, the same installation process you need to do into your system, and that you need to install the Java and Java package, and next download the Jira, and you just install the same process how I did, and next you just set up the Jira how you did, and tomorrow I'll tell you how to create a project and how to configure something. So in some different, and if you're not installed today and tomorrow is a one class and next day you can start with the two or three classes in a backend, you're not practicing. So daily You need to focus 1 hour for class, like example 9 to 10. And next, suppose when you are free and complete your whole day, you need to spend that 1 hour again, and you need to do the same thing into your instance. This is if you listen here, you'll not understanding. Obviously, if I give you notes as well, so you'll not understanding. In a few days, definitely you will forget it, and everything, each and every class you need to practice it. And what I'm doing in my local, that same you need to do. I'll do two levels. One is how we'll get the requirement and how we need to do it into Jira. Suppose from manager, how manager will contact us and what they will give the work. The work I'll tell you, and the work how we need to do it. So each and every topic, and I will first will discuss about the manager's side and how the manager they will give work to us and how we need to do into Jira. So that case you will understand easily. And the same thing you need to practice it. Okay, you just same thing like the same work, you will feel like you will get it from my side, and that how you will do it into your system. So this is a very important daily, and you just plan 2 or 3 hours for Jira daily. Okay. And yeah, see, now I just my Jira is started and it will be asked you to username and password. So my username is admin, sorry, admin, and password also is admin. Then I'll click on login. So same login will become. So based on this, my username and password, which access I have, that access only I'll get. Or else project, only one project access. In a project administrator access or Jira administrator access, only Jira user access. So we can restrict it that user level, so that the step by step we'll discuss that level. Okay. So guys, this is the Jira installations and setup, and please do the same into your system. Okay. If you have any doubts, if you are facing any problem, if you are facing any error, and please reach me. Okay.